Hello children, in today's class we will learn about state governments and the union territories in detail. Let's start. Every state has its own government. It has a legislature, an executive and a judiciary. Like union government, it also has three arms: legislature, executive and judiciary. Now, let's talk about the first arm, that is the legislature. The legislature in most states has one house called the Legislative Assembly. Do you know what does it do? It makes laws for the state. The laws made by a state legislature hold only in that state, not in any other state. The laws made by the union legislature are applicable in all the states. But the laws made by a state legislature hold only in that state. The members of the Legislative Assembly, that is MLAs of a state, are elected by the people of the state during the state or assembly elections. These elections too are held every 5 years. Children, do you remember that the general elections are also held every 5 years? Similarly, these state or assembly elections are held every 5 years. A state is divided into assembly constituencies for the state elections. These constituencies are smaller than the parliamentary constituencies. Look at the map of the Maharashtra. Maharashtra is divided into assembly constituencies. As you can see that these are smaller constituencies. Now, let us learn about the executive. The state executive is headed by the governor. However, the chief minister and the council of ministers do the actual work of running the state. You remember, the prime minister and the council of his ministers do the actual work of running the country. Similarly, the chief minister and the council of ministers do the actual work of running the state. The governor is appointed by the president. After the state elections, the leader of the majority party or group of parties in the Legislative Assembly is appointed the chief minister by the governor. The chief minister chooses the other members of the council of ministers. As you can see in the picture, the chief minister of Uttar Pradesh is sitting with his council of ministers. Now you have to tell me the name of the chief minister of Uttar Pradesh. Now let's move forward. The third arm is the judiciary. As you already know, the High Court is the highest court in a state. Do you remember the highest court in India? It is Supreme Court. A state has many districts. Each district has its own district court. as you can see in the pictures. Now you must be wondering, who runs the union territories? How they are run? So let's learn about it. Look at this map of India. Can you identify some union territories? And you have to tell me how many union territories are there at present. Children, I want to share this fact with you that earlier Jammu and Kashmir was one state, and on 31st October 2019 it was divided into two union territories, that is Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. There were 9 union territories in India in 2019, but from 26 January 2020, Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu are to be combined to a single territory, thereby resulting in 8 union territories in India. So, how many union territories are there in India at present? Yes, 8 union territories. Among them, Delhi, Puducherry, and Jammu and Kashmir have their own legislatures. I repeat, Delhi, Puducherry, and Jammu and Kashmir have their own legislature. The Lieutenant Governor, who is the head of a union territory, runs it in the name of the President. The union territories of Delhi and Puducherry and Jammu and Kashmir also have lieutenant governors but are slightly different. How? Let's see. Each has its own legislative assembly and council of ministers. So, in some matters, they are run like a state. Thank you. I hope you must have understood today's topic.